Welcome back to the channel. It's Meepo, and recently, like last week-ish, there was a new update that came out to Trailmakers. It was a PvP Part 2 update. They literally call it the PvP Update Part 2. But yeah, we're just going to take a look at that today. Look at what it all has. So let's just get into it. So before we get into it, please consider subscribing. It helps out the channel a lot more than you think it does. So with the update, they added these skins to different objects. Like the engines have their skins, weapons have skins and stuff like that. I didn't buy any of them, but I did buy the actual weapon part of it. I didn't buy the skin part. They added quite a few things. They added a propeller engine. Actually, let me just slap that on a plane real quick that I have. Apparently, it's quite a bit stronger than the large propeller. And it actually does fit the plane pretty well. I don't want to fill in the gaps right now because I am lazy. But we have this now. Yeah, we have this new propeller and it's pretty sick. Pretty big too. Definitely could use this for a World War II style fight. And then another thing they added for planes is they added these stabilizers, which I think are really cool. Because they're nice and they're too wide and they function like the large stabilizer, but they're not large. So I can modify my plane, make it a little bit cooler, you know? I don't know how much this is going to affect the flying, but it's okay. Oh, that affected it quite a lot, actually. Anyways, this isn't a plane building video. This is a overview. So we're going to go back and look at the other stuff they have. We have a landmine. Now this is pretty cool. Let me just throw this on a car if I have a car. I don't have a car, but I have a Batmobile that I built in a previous episode. If you are interested, please take a look at that. It transforms into a car. Anyways, so we can lay out a landmine with this. I don't think it regenerates though. Yeah, it looks like it's just one use. But if we roll back over it, you can see it acts as a landmine. We have some new FLAK cannons. Now these are probably my favorite part of the update. I'm a big fan of these things. I like how they look. I like how they work. It's just all around really cool. They're meant to explode in the air, but I don't have a turret on me. I should get a turret real quick. I'm gonna make some form of turret real quick. All right, so we have a kind of turret here just to shoot it. You can see these kind of shoot up and they explode eventually, but I don't think they explode. Okay, no, they do explode. They go pretty far. You can tell this thing has quite a bit of kickback, and I did record a video to see if I could make this thing go supersonic, but it was a failure, so I scrapped that. Kind of sad about it, but it's okay. But it is a pretty cool thing. I like it. We have the big one and we also have the small one. So the big one is pretty much twice as big, or maybe even bigger. No, I believe it is twice as big. So let me put this on mouse 1. The second one fires out a lot, but then the small one fires a lot less. You see, there's a lot more that was added though. We do have a flamethrower. You know, I'll show you that one last because I like that one the most. But we have a small tank cannon, which is just what you think it is. It's just a small tank cannon. Then we have underwater weapons, or just water weapons in general. I don't have a boat, so I should make one of those for this. But we'll just check out the flamethrower beforehand. So, you know, flamethrower, it's really sick. This is one of my favorite weapons in this update. The fire doesn't linger around on creations. I'll just show you. The fire is very, very strong. It takes us out pretty quick. Like, it takes such little time to actually destroy blocks. Like, I click, block's broken. Anyways. Oh. That was weird. I don't know why my game just crashed. Okay, whatever. I'll see you back in the game. You know what? While we're here, there is a new deathmatch mode, which is just PvP, right? I might check that out in a later video. If you guys are interested, feel free to leave that in the comments and I'll check it out. You know what, if this video gets like 100 likes, I'll take a look at the deathmatch game mode, see how well I can do in that. And I do have a friend I might be able to get on, who knows. We have looked at everything and now we have the water weapons. I'm extremely lazy, so I'm going to pull out the pre-made rescue boat. This isn't my creation, but it is a creation. I will probably end up making a boat later. We have all these things here. Let's look at the depth charge first. Whoa. So you can drop it. And I don't know what happens down there. Oh, it refreshes. Let's see. You can hear it ticking, but you know, it blows up after a certain depth. It's called a depth charge for that. You can really launch these things though. All right, we're gonna look at the sea mine. I believe the sea mine will be exactly what I think it's going to be. Yeah, you throw it in the water and then it just kind of floats there until you interact with it or it detects something. So let's just detect ourselves real quick. Yeah, we get close and it blows us up. Pretty self-explanatory. Let's look at the next one. Next one is a air-to-surface torpedo. Now, I'm not sure how this is gonna work. Oh, okay. Well, that is sick. This could be something really fun to use. You drop it in the water and then it just goes. We got a mini torpedo launcher. I think it will do something similar. So these two only work underwater. So I would have to get these underwater somehow. So now that that is underwater. Okay, we click and then it just goes. So this is good for submarine battles if you have one of those. Yeah, there's a lot you can do with this. And finally, we have the underwater torpedo, which works the exact same as a torpedo launcher, it seems. Yeah, it seems to work the same as the torpedo launcher, except as soon as it hits the surface of the water or a creation, it will explode. So that's cool. I like that. Overall, the update has got some pretty cool things in here. All right, that's gonna be it for today's video. It's just a short little update overview. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to check out others on the channel. I hope I have earned your subscription, and with that, I will see you next time. Bye.